or what's up? Oh, well, the guy was going to Otakon, huge Baltimore anime.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, I know.
just dropped out. We've got 1 week before the damn con, and I need someone else in this room to help cover the room fare. And he pauses, looks at me, and is like, "Who are you?" I'm like, just because I'm a smartass, and especially was at the time, I was like, "I'm me." And he was like, "Are you cool?" Meaning, and that's, basically asking, how do you feel about drug use? Now, the thing is, sitting in this friend's house, you are going to be exposed to drug use. The man just sits there and constantly smokes pot. It's his house. It's his decision. I can leave if I don't like it. I don't give a damn, so I'm there. And, I just look over at the friend, then look back at him and go, no. No, I'm not. It's like, do you want to go to an anime convention? I'm like, yes, actually, I kind of do. And that was how I met my friend, who, it basically became the connection through which I met everyone I currently know.
Huh.
Like, it just so turned out, or just so happened he knew, he was friends with a huge group of cosplayers that are actually pretty famously known on the East Coast anime convention circuit. And, I don't want to drop names, though, because I don't give a damn.
Okay.
And I'm friends with most of them anyway, and I don't want them to think, I'm trying to act like I'm part of their group, because they're oddly bothered by that. Like, any outsider pretending to be part of their group. But, I happen to meet them, and they happen to know Angel as someone who they knew online. Like, they had never met her in person at all. She was friends with a couple of the people in the group, and randomly she was turned up for someone's birthday, visiting from Florida, because she had, extra money left over after paying for her college fees, so she was like, yeah, I'm totally coming to Maryland. And I ran into her on the one day that she was actually at the same location. Like, it was a friend's birthday party. I almost didn't go. That was the only day she was anywhere near where I was. So, yeah, we met entirely by goddamn luck. And then I told a horribly distasteful joke.
Yes, you've mentioned that part before.
Yeah. And then said another horribly distasteful joke, and she was the only person who laughed, and we got along fine. Yeah, I have done the math before, many times over. And were it not for my showing up at that random comic shop on that random one day, I would not be with her, I would not have any of the friends I have today, and I probably would, I don't know what the hell I would have continued doing with my life at all. But yeah, my life would be entirely different had I not gotten bored and decided to figure out the bus routes. It's kind of one of those, Jesus Christ. Because, there's no way I would know any of them. I have tried to find any type of connection. Even a small one that is just like grasping at straws, but they do not exist. It's like, I'm glad I got bored. That's laws. That's one of those. I believe in luck firmly, and I have it. Not always good, but I have it. What was it today? Oh God, what was it? The minor car accident Angel got into.
Yeah.
The van, perfectly fine. Her shoulder a little bit banged up, but gonna be fine. Mm-hmm. Not only did they pay out a couple $100 for all the damages, even though there are no damages to the truck, they're going to pay for the insurance or her hospital bills separately, and they're also going to pay out her lost work hours too. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so she's got, well, that's damn lucky, too. Hope this continues on. I'm just hoping that the people she works with don't try and be assholes and get her fired, though, because Apparently, a doctor's note saying she should not be at work is no excuse for her not to be at work. Like, literally, that is store policy.
Walmart has the same thing, basically.
Yeah.
They sat everybody down for a meeting one day and said flat out, we do not accept doctor's notes as excuse for absence anymore.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Well, that's alright, because the other place... Things are also going a little bit well, because apparently, the other place we went to, the doctor there, the large chain, I probably shouldn't mention their name since they're a large chain, and I don't want them getting pissed off. But it's a large chain of medical buildings. I don't know if they have them in the rest of the country, but anyway.
I've never seen one of those places around here.
Alright, yeah. Well, they're fairly big around here. And the doctor she got basically was convinced that she was absolutely, positively trying to fake it and get pain relievers of some sort.
One of those, yeah.
Yeah, because, let's be honest, Maryland, well, Baltimore especially, is one of the biggest drug-addicted cities in the goddamn country. But basically, even though the handout she was given, which is the official corporate handout, which is basically, the doctors are supposed to follow that by, like it is goddamn biblical law. And the handout there said, you may experience pain in the next 24 hours. And when she came back in and said, yes, I'm experiencing pain after 24 hours, the doctor went, that shouldn't be happening. Like, well, the handout says that, yes, it probably should be happening. Oh, thank you. But, yeah, the handout says that, yes, it should be happening. Well, ignore what the handout says. Which isn't what any corporate-owned medical conglomerate wants to hear.
Right.
And, Rob actually wrote a note to them talking about all of that.
Yeah, I know.
And we heard back, or apparently we got a phone call from, or, Angel got a phone call from patient first today, even though oh well, I said it, who cares? They're not going to listen to this. Yeah.
It's unlikely.
Yeah. Going, alright, what happened? Tell us everything. We want details.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, I really hope that asshole's in trouble.
Well, if you think about the liability issues that are involved...
Yeah, especially because...
It's something they're going to take seriously.
Yeah, especially because the doctors at Johns Hopkins, one of the biggest medical institutions in the country and one of the biggest teaching institutions in the country, looked out, they let you go back to work? Yeah, and they should not have let you go back to work. Oh! Well, thank you for telling me now. Yes. We found out why, too, the other local hospital, which would be the one they would be more the one that they would be much more likely to have sent her to because of the locations, or because of its closeness. They did not send her to because the head of that patient first facility is actually one of the doctors that she probably would have ended up seeing if she went to, the other hospital.
Well, that would have been awkward.
Yeah.
Not awkward so much as infuriating.
Yeah. Why did they send you here? Well, they said they couldn't find anything wrong with me and this was wrong. In which case, that doctor probably would have just been set on fire by whoever was, above him, or the guy above him. But, that's, I don't give a damn. No one's gonna watch this. No one ever will. And hey, if they actually did and they raised a fuss about it, that would get me awesome publicity. Yeah.
Major publicity is good publicity.
Major medical conglomerate, attacks YouTube nobody.
That's the best headline.
Yeah.
Especially the YouTube nobody part.
Yeah.
It's like, I've been watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine over in order from the beginning.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of that?
I've watched the entire series so many
Okay, so
goddamn
remember
times.
the House of Quark?
Yeah.
When Gowron calls Quark this pathetic little man, it's just that total moment where you crack up at that because it's that kind of humor just really resonates with me for some reason.
It's
When
like,
you yeah, this is the total truth, and they're not afraid to just come out and say,
yeah. It's like, you pathetic little man. Yes?
yes.
Right. Not like he cares. You're not a noble warrior. No. Your point. I'm also not a Star Destroyer, Now, Quark was my favorite character in that series. And
I think that's true for most people.
yeah, I mean, I would honestly be happy if he had his own series.
Quark and Odo were the most popular in the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, Rene Aubergenois is so weird. Whenever have you ever seen the horror movie Pumpkinhead?
No.
He plays the detective in that movie.
Ah.
Or like the main character, I think. Or it might actually be the bad guy. I can't remember. But it is so weird seeing him in any other role. It just doesn't seem right at all. But I'm trying to remember. There's something else. There's the guy who played Garrick. Anytime.
Andrew Robinson.
Yeah, anytime I see him in anything, it's just he's not playing a sarcastic bastard. What happened?
The thing I notice when I see him in other stuff is that the Cardassian makeup really helped to fill out his face.
It did.
Because he is creepy as hell without it.
He is.
It's
very strange because, it's like the dual necks or the dual spines did him some good. So that's what they are. It's always amusing to point that those are actually spinal columns. I'm not sure why they have 2, but they do.
Well, technically, wouldn't that be 3? Assuming they have the same central one?
I don't think they do.
Oh.
I can't remember the exact things. Oh, I loved all of the little hidden things about Japanese culture in Star Trek, too. They were not even that well hidden.
No.
Like, oh god, what was it? The giant Q-tip fighting that Riker did with his dad.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't think that was hidden at all.
No, but, well, I mean, like, the greeting they give each other, that was not hidden, but that was just kind of... What they look at each other, square off to each other, and he says, "It's a pleasure to meet you," in Japanese. It's a pleasure to meet you. Please do me the honor of being kind to me. It was like, really? Really?